So here we are at the end of our journey through the throat chakra this week. I'd like to spend a little time reflecting, on just one of the emotions most closely connected with this energy center. That is deceit, or perhaps more simply, the feeling that something isn't quite true. Sometimes it's obvious, someone lies to us, someone breaks our trust, someone says one thing and does another, and something inside immediately recognizes it. But deceit doesn't always come from outside. Sometimes the stories we tell ourselves can be just as powerful. I'll never be good enough. I can't do that. People won't listen to me. I'd better keep quiet. I'm fine. When we know we're anything but. The throat chakra is deeply connected with truth, not just telling the truth to other people, but being truthful with ourselves. Sometimes we can live with an old story for so long that it begins to feel like reality. We stop questioning it, we stop noticing it, until one day something happens that just brings it into the light. A conversation, a disagreement, a comment, a feeling, something catches our attention, something doesn't quite sit right, and that's often the invitation to pause. Not immediately to judge, not immediately to react, but to become curious. Why has this affected me so strongly? What is it pointing towards? Is there something here that deserves my attention? Sometimes the answer lies in the other person. Sometimes it lies within us. And often it's a little bit of both. The throat chakra invites us to explore that space with honesty rather than certainty. Another emotion that can arise here is disgust or aversion. We witness something, hear something, read something, and immediately feel ourselves just pulling away from it. Again, rather than reacting immediately, we can be curious. What value of mine has been challenged? What boundary has been crossed? Or perhaps what part of myself is asking to be seen? Strong emotional reactions often have something to teach us. Not because they're always right, but because they're always pointing towards something important. As we've explored throughout this week, the throat chakra is the place where our inner truth meets our outer expression. When those two become disconnected, we often notice certain patterns beginning to appear. Perhaps we become quieter than we'd like, holding back our thoughts, avoiding difficult conversations, swallowing our words, living from old experiences rather than responding to the present moment. Or perhaps we move to the opposite extreme, talking constantly, needing to fill every silence, exaggerating stories, speaking before listening, trying to impress rather than express. Neither extreme creates balance. The invitation of the throat chakra is something much more gentler. It is to become authentic, to notice when our words reflect who we truly are, to notice when they don't, and to gently bring those two voices back together, not by becoming louder, not by speaking more, but by speaking with greater honesty, greater kindness, and greater clarity. As you move through the coming week, just pay attention to those moments when something doesn't quite feel right. Pay attention to the stories you tell yourself. Pay attention to the conversations you reply to in your mind. And perhaps most importantly, pay attention to the quiet voice beneath all the noise. Because that voice, the calm, honest, compassionate voice within, is often the one that's been waiting patiently to be heard all along. So, let's begin our meditation. We'll be breathing in through the nose, out through the mouth as we have before. So have a fidget, get comfortable. And let's begin by taking just 3 deep breaths together. Now, you may choose to close your eyes and relax on the first. You may choose to close your eyes and relax on the second. Or you may choose to close your eyes and relax on the third. Whenever you choose to close your eyes and relax, I know you can get the most out of this. Breathing in, hold it, breathe out. Breathing in, hold it, breathe out. Breathing in. Hold it and breathe out. Just allow your awareness to settle into your breathing. In through the nose, out through the mouth. Slow, steady and connected. With every breath, allow yourself to become a little more present, a little more aware, a little more open. Just quietly affirm to yourself, my awareness is becoming clearer. And so now become aware of the silver cord we've been working through, coming down through the crown of your head, descending through the center of your body, through the crown, the throat, the heart, the solar plexus, through the sacral and down through the root, through the legs, through the feet, and deep into the living heart of the earth. Feel yourself grounded, supported, connected. And just allow those roots to grow from the soles of your feet, moving down through the earth, wrapping gently around the silver cord, anchoring you deeply in this moment. And so above you, just become aware of, notice a beautiful white light and allow it to flow gently down through the crown of your head, filling the mind with clarity, the throat with openness, the heart with compassion, the whole body with light. Allow it to wash through every part of you, releasing anything you no longer need, creating space for something new. And bring your mind to those lines of energy we've been working with, the vertical line connecting earth and sky down through the body, the horizontal line moving through the heart, and the line of time stretching from behind you in the past, through the heart and out into the future. And just notice them meeting in the still point of the heart, the convergence point, the center. Then bring into your heart just one word that resonates with you today. Perhaps peace, compassion, trust, love or gratitude. And allow that feeling to expand through the matrix, touching every life you've ever influenced, every conversation, every connection. Simply allow that same energy to return to you, amplified, balanced, and whole. And as it continues to return, become aware of, feel and sense that emerald green energy rising up from the earth, meeting the white light descending from above, earth below, sky above, meeting within you. Allow these two currents to spiral together, creating a living flow through your entire being. Spinning and flowing within you. That's right. Now bring your awareness to the heart space, to the heart center. Enter into that heart space. Notice whatever greets you here today. The doorway, stepping through. Familiar surroundings. Be in that heart space now. And take a moment to greet your inner child. Offering kindness, acceptance, and gratitude. Let them know you'll return shortly. And from this heart center, allow yourself to rise. Notice the pathway leading up to the higher chakras, moving gently up towards the throat chakra. And as you arrive, just notice the soft blue light that surrounds you. A gentle blue mist. Fresh, clear, peaceful. And step into it, because you can experience that fresh, clear peacefulness now. Allow every breath to fill you with this beautiful blue light. Feel it filling the throat, the neck, the jaw, the ears, the mouth. Every part of you connected with communication, expression, truth, and authenticity. And just allow the events of the past week to drift gently into awareness. Conversations, moments, words spoken, words left unsaid. No judgment, just simply observing. Just quietly ask yourself, where did I express my truth freely this week? And where did I hold it back? Just allow whatever first comes to mind to be there. That's right. And now ask yourself, what story have I been telling myself that no longer serves me? Perhaps a story about worth or confidence, your abilities, your voice. Again, just simply allow whatever comes up and just notice it. That's right. And now ask, what story have I been telling myself that no longer serves me? Maybe it's about your worth, your confidence, your abilities. And ask, what is ready to be expressed through me as I move into the week ahead? What is ready to be expressed through me as I move into the week ahead? Just allow the answer to arrive naturally. Nothing to force, nothing to solve. Just simply listen. Now, from within the blue mist, allow a symbol, a guide, an image, a feeling, or perhaps even an archetype to step forward. Doing that now, and notice just whatever appears. No judgment, just kindness. And ask gently, why were you created? How have you been trying to protect me? What wisdom do you now have for me? And so now thank it, whether it's a symbol, an image, or whatever has come to you, thank it for everything it's tried to do for you. And then allow it to step into that flowing light within. Watch as earth energy and heavenly light move through it. And as you think about that, the light is removing fear, old beliefs, the need to protect you in the old way until only wisdom remains. Pure, clear light now. Allow that wisdom to return to you, finding its place within your heart, within your throat, within your whole being. You can begin to feel yourself becoming lighter, however that feels for you now. More authentic, more aligned. And in your mind's eye, think about the chakra column. Think about it glowing and illuminated. The base chakra glowing a sphere of red. The sacral glowing orange. Moving up to the solar plexus, a glowing ball of yellow. The heart center glowing green, and the throat glowing blue. Notice that energy flowing effortlessly between them. Grounded, balanced, open and connected. And your words, your thoughts, your feelings can begin to move together in harmony. Now, quietly affirm, I trust what is true within me. What needs to be expressed will find its voice. And just allow those words to settle deeply within you. And rest for a few moments within the blue light of the throat chakra. Breathing, feeling, allowing. Knowing that your authentic voice does not need to be forced. It simply needs to be trusted. And you can begin to trust that voice. And I just wonder how much more you can trust it now as you move forward. And as you continue through the days ahead. That your thoughts may become clearer, your words become kinder, and your voice become more authentic. May you find the quiet confidence to express the truth that's always been within you. Simply breathing, simply allowing, simply being. That's right. So allow yourself to begin to return back from the heart chakra. Stepping out of that doorway from the inner back to the outer. And even though you're not consciously aware of it yet, bringing with you all the blessings and changes that you've made in this journey this week. And when you're truly ready to return to be here now, you can become aware of the tips of your toes, tips of your fingers. Just give them a wiggle, give them a stretch. Take a nice deep breath in. And when you're ready to feel good and be ready for the week ahead, you can open your eyes. Be here now. And I'll see you Monday evening when we start to explore the brow chakra, the third eye.